Welcome back to Golden Squad. What you're about to hear is the Awakenings Arc Part 3. This will introduce the fourth member of Golden Squad, Jade.
I have you born July 1st, 98, actually. Between 98 and 2012, do you want to tell me anything about your character's history? Because during this point, there's people with powers, but you do not have them, and your brother does not have them. Before we get started, do you want to go over any of your relationships? What your life is like as a kid, where you live, who you know, anything like that?
The biggest thing that I was thinking of my character is that, maybe we have like a hideout that we live in and know like some homeless people and stuff like that. Like maybe there's like a group of people that we know that we kind of help as well, stick together kind of as homeless people.
Do you all live together in like an abandoned warehouse or something?
Yeah, maybe like a hideout.
Okay.
We might have our own hideout space, but we get together with a group of homeless people, maybe help them out as well, because we're younger and are more agile, so we kind of...
What do you steal for the homeless people?
We're not just
Aladdin?
petty thieves for ourselves, I see wanting to help people.
You're a street rat.
Yeah.
Riff raff.
Street rat.
Just a little snack, guys. You grew up on the streets in...
I'm a riff raff street rat.
You have a pet monkey, and you steal to eat.
I really like that bread.
And then you see all these other homeless orphan children, and you can't help but give it all away.
Exactly.
Your brother is a less petty criminal. He's several years older than you. So we're going to start this story in 2011-ish.
Okay.
You're a young teenager. You live in you called it a hideout. How would you picture this place?
Yeah, we'll just say it's a abandoned warehouse and is sectioned off for different people and stuff like that.
Okay, so you, I'm guessing, have like a little cot in the corner next, and your brother has a little cot in his corner in some section of this warehouse that you share with other homeless people.
Yeah.
You have cots that are near each other. Your brother would repeatedly leave at night. He wouldn't tell you where he was going. He would just leave. You obviously were not a big fan of this because you're left by yourself.
I feel like I would try to follow him. Would he always?
Okay.
Maybe if he would leave and not want me to go, I would still try to follow him, and we could roll for sneakiness or something.
One day he's leaving. He doesn't notice that you're not asleep.
Mm-hmm.
He gets up quietly and walks away towards the other side of the warehouse. And then you want to get up and follow him?
Yeah, I'm very nosy about his business. I want to be a part of it.
Roll stealth for me.
16.
You start to follow your brother. He does not notice you. You follow him out to the street. He ends up walking quite a few blocks. You're going to follow him the whole time?
Yeah, I'm going to follow him, like in the shadows.
You see him meet up with somebody. It's a friend of Seth's.
Yeah.
Like, you've never talked to him, but you've seen him before.
Okay.
He talks to him for a little while, and then the two of them, they both put on a ski mask and they walk into an apartment building that's next to them.
Okay. Yeah, I'll follow him in.
This is the time that you learn of what he's doing.
Okay.
You open the door. They're having a discussion in the lobby area still. When you open the door, they notice you.
Oh, shoot.
And your brother looks to his friend and says, "We'll have to do this later." And he takes you out of the building. And when he gets outside, he takes off his mask and he's like, "Okay, we need to talk about this. I can tell you what's going on." I think you're old enough to know.
Yeah, I want to know what's going on or why he snuck out. What was with the ski mask, and about what's going on.
He says that he's been robbing people. Like, he doesn't like to do it. He only does it to people that are greedy or cruel, but he has to do it so that he can feed you and him and some of the other people that you live with.
Okay.
He says, what do you think about that?
I want to help and be a part of the heists if I can.
Okay, well, let's do this. Roll persuasion.
Okay. I don't know yet.
So you rolled a 4?
Yeah.
He says, I don't know, Jade. Like, this is dangerous work. I don't think that's a great idea. You have your whole future ahead of you. maybe we should try to find something that like won't get you in trouble.
Well, that's no fun. You know I'm just going to end up following you when you go anyways, right?
Okay. We can see if there's something that fits your skill. He realizes that he's not going to be able to control you, and you're just going to follow him anyway. So, you better know what you're doing if you're going to be there.
Yeah.
So he says, okay, there's a house that we've been eyeing, and one of the issues is we need someone to get into it that's a little bit smaller, has a smaller frame than us, and actually I think we could use some help.
Sweet.
I think, actually, you'd be a good help to us.
Sign me up. What do I need to roll now? No.
Your brother takes you to a house a few blocks away, and he says, okay, this is the house that we're thinking about criming.
Criming.
Yeah.
I like it.
He says there's a window that they usually keep open, but it's on the second story. You see it up there? They usually crack it. I think we can make it in there. We've seen that the owners, and they look really wealthy. You couldn't tell it exactly from this place. This place isn't big, but we've seen the owner and his wife come out, and they're like decked out in all these like fancy clothes and jewelry and stuff. We think they have a lot of money, and they don't seem like very nice people, so we think they're our next targets.
Cool.
What do you think?
Yeah. Should I start climbing the up now?
How about we do it tomorrow night? We need more than just us. We need an extra set of hands.
Oh, your friend back there, right?
Yeah, his name's Tommy. He'll be coming with us.
Sounds good.
All right, so...
Let's go get some Slurpees.
7-Eleven? Yeah, let's do it.
Hell yeah. Midnight
Ices!
Slurpees.
So you go get your 7-Eleven Slurpees, and then you head back to the warehouse. I'm assuming you pay for them, or do you steal them?
Yeah, we just steal them. We don't waste money.
Waste money on food.
On Slurpees, sugar. Yeah, I'm going to steal them. We just go in there, fill it up, and run out.
All right. How about roll me athletics if you're going to be running in and out of this place?
All right. I got 17.
So you run in, you run out. You're so quick about it that the cashier doesn't even notice. He was in the back cleaning something, and he doesn't even get a chance to come out of the room he was in.
Booyah. Free Slurpees! Yeah!
So you head back to your hideout, as you called it, and then we're going to skip forward to the night of the heist.
Oh, yeah. Heist time. Heist, baby.
So you, right? You get outside the house, you're with your brother, and up walks Tommy.
Yo, Tommy, how's it going?
He looks at your brother and he says, "You brought the kid?"
I'm not a kid.
Your brother smiles and he goes, "How else are we going to get in there?" And Tommy goes, "Man, I thought we were professionals." Okay. We'll see how this goes. And your brother hands you a ski mask.
You got nothing to worry about, boys. I got this.
Tommy puts on his, your brother puts on his. Everybody's wearing a ski mask. You hear Tommy say, "Yo, man, if we're all going to be wearing ski masks, we better have at least matching outfits the next time we do something like this." And your brother kind of like chuckles at that.
Like Team Rocket have an R on the front.
For robber, yeah.
For robber. That'd be ridiculous.
Meowth, that's right. That's you. You're Meowth in this case.
I like it.
Now it's you. So what do you want to do?
So I guess I'll shimmy up to the window that you were talking about the night before, or do some parkour.
Okay, so you're going to shimmy up onto the roof of the awning.
Yeah.
Roll me athletics.
12.
You are shimmying up. You reach out and grip the edge of the roof of the awning, and you start to lose your grip a little bit, but you are able to do a pull up and get yourself up there.
Ooh.
So you get up onto the roof of the awning. The window is cracked about a foot.
Okay.
And it's about 2 feet from the roof of the awning to the 1 foot opening of the window. And there's nothing below the window.
Okay.
Like, how are you gonna get from the awning to the window?
Well, I was thinking of like jumping and grabbing and shimmying into it.
And just doing another pull up into the window?
Yeah.
Okay. So that we're gonna do an acrobatics check here.
Okay. Here I go. Come on, legs and arms. Oh,
What'd you roll?
I got a 1.
A nat 1. So you try to jump from the awning to the windowsill, and you jump but completely miss the window. Roll athletics one more time to see if you can catch the drainage pipe or if you're
Okay.
going to fall to the ground.
Oh God, I got a 3.
Okay, yeah, you miss the drainage pipe and you fall down onto the ground and you kind of bruise your arm a little bit.
I get up real quick and thumbs up and try again, I guess.
You look back at your brother and Tommy is just like face palming.
Don't worry, I got this. I can do it. Thumbs up, and I grin, and then I pat myself off, and instead of getting up on the awning, maybe I'm just gonna try to shimmy up the pole.
Yeah, the drainage pipe. Okay.
Yeah, the drainage pipe.
All right, roll athletics again.
8.
Okay, yeah, you shimmy up to level with the window, and then you're gonna try to jump from that to the window. So that's acrobatics.
Here I go. Yeah. Ooh, 15.
This time you catch the window sill with your like armpits, so your arms are inside the window, and you do a pull up and you're able to get inside. This room that you pull yourself into, the lights are off. You can't really make out much of what's in it.
Mm-hmm. I didn't really ask them where they want to be let in at, or if anybody's home right now.
After Jade gets inside, she goes down to the front door, unlocks it, and lets her brother Seth and Tommy in. The three of them spend the next few minutes looting the house. Jade ends up snagging a bunch of coats from the closet in order to keep her homeless roommates warm. Then she hears a scrambling upstairs.
And then you hear Tommy's voice, and he says, Guys, they're coming back. We gotta go.
Oh, okay. Then I will grab my bag and we will run out the door.
They're right outside the front door that you came through.
So how the heck are we supposed to get out? I guess we just have to run out and just run into the night. Push them over with our bags.
Oh, so you're going to push through them?
Yeah, push through them and run with our bags.
Ballsy. Okay. I mean, it's fine. It's your call. Whatever you'd like.
You know what? I just want to get the heck out of there. So I'm going to grab my bag of what I already have and we'll run. Should we just run for it, guys? Or should we hide and wait it out?
Your brother says maybe we can try to get out after they come in. Maybe the way you came in.
The window.
Yeah, maybe we go out the window on the second floor after they get inside. Maybe then they won't see us.
Maybe we should run upstairs into the guest room and hide in there.
Yeah, let's try that.
Let's do that. Okay. Or I grab my bag and we run upstairs.
You left your bag by the front door. Do you want to go back for your bag?
Yeah, because they'll notice it there.
Okay.
I'm going to go back for my bag and run upstairs.
You're going to do 2 checks.
Okay.
Because you have to be quick and quiet. So you're going to roll me athletics and you're going to roll me stealth.
Okay. My athletics is 6 and my stealth is 11.
You run over to the bag and you notice that when you dropped it before, some of the coats had fallen out of the bag.
Okay.
Do you want to pick them up or do you want to leave them where they are on the ground right next to the door?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm going to scramble to put them in my bag so they don't see them because then they'll be suspicious. I don't want them to be suspicious.
As you're picking up the coats that are on the ground, you hear a key enter the door.
Oh, God.
Your brother and Tommy have made it to the stairs by this point, and they're like creeping upstairs quietly. You finish putting the clothes in the bag, and you start to like tiptoe your way towards the stairs, and you turn the corner out of sight of the front door, and you hear the door open. You're still on the first floor. You're not at the stairs yet.
Okay.
They don't notice you right away. They get in. They're having a conversation, so they kind of they're talking amongst themselves. They don't notice the missing coats or the like things that you took from the living room. You make it to the stairs and you turn the corner on the stairs. You're going up to the second floor. You get to the top of the stairs and you hear a gasp from downstairs, as if they had noticed something amiss.
Oh, dear.
What next?
Well, I go into the bedroom and hide? Because that was the plan?
The guest room?
Yeah.
You go into the guest room. Your brother is already like stepping out the window basically.
Okay.
And he's just gonna like fall down to the ground from there. You see him jump, he leaves. Tommy waves his hand at you to if you want to go.
Yeah, out the window?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Are you gonna try to just jump onto the ground?
Yeah, jump and
Acrobatics.
yeah, do a flip and a twist.
It depends on how high you roll.
14.
I'll say yeah. You do a flip with a 14.
Sweet.
Yeah, so you do a flip, land on your feet,
Such a show off.
superhero pose,
Ta-da!
flip your hair back, and you'd be like, easy.
Told you I had it.
Tommy's next. As he's getting into the window, he hits his head on the windowsill, and it makes like a loud noise.
Damn it, Tommy. You have one job.
And then you hear yelling from inside. He obviously heard the noise that Tommy just made.
Mm-hmm.
The front door is still not closed all the way. It was closed most of the way. And you see the front door start to open again. And she spots both you and your brother. And Tommy jumps off the windowsill, joins you guys. He barely lands on his feet. And I'm guessing you guys are taking off?
Yeah, we're gonna run for it.
Okay.
We have our masks on so she doesn't recognize us or
True
can't
that.
see us and stuff.
Let's do one more athletics check.
Okay.
See if this is a successful getaway.
17.
You guys outpace her very easily. She takes like 10 steps after you guys and realizes she's not going to keep up.
Ha 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 ha. You rich people don't need all those coats anyways.
You get your bounty of coats and laptops.
And whatever Tommy got, did Tommy get anything?
Yeah, Tommy has a bag of a few things. His bag is pretty empty compared to yours, but he does have a few things in his room. He got some jewelry and he got some computer parts that he found upstairs.
Cool.
Yeah, but his bag is much less full than yours. He only got a few things because you guys were only there for like 2 minutes or 3 minutes.
Yeah, we weren't there for very long. Their outing wasn't very long. Gosh.
It's more like Tommy's intel was not very accurate.
Tommy.
They more like went to a corner store rather than going out on a date.
Yeah. So now we're back distributing the goods.
Yeah, giving the coats out to
The cold, homeless old man.
You guys get back to the hideout and your brother looks through what you grabbed and he kind of looks at you funny that you got so many coats. And he's like, oh, what's with all the coats?
The cold nights are coming up, so I wanted to make sure that we stayed warm.
They're for us? All of these coats? There's like 15 coats right here.
Well, for the group of us.
Oh, our roommates. We'll call them roommates.
Our roommates.
It's just a really big room.
Yeah.
Okay. It's nice that you do stuff that's nice for other people, but we need to think of ourselves a little bit here too. Less stuff we bring, the sooner we have to go back and risk something again.
It's my first heist, it's all I could grab.
It's my job to teach you. Actually, on that note, let's set aside some time tomorrow and I'll teach you some more. We can't have you falling off the roofs of every heist we go to.
All right, fine. Sounds good.
He looks through your bag that you took and he sees the laptops and the drone and everything that you ended up snagging. And he says, okay, this stuff's pretty good. This stuff will do. I gotta go take it to the fence. I prefer you don't come with me there. This guy is kind of scary. And maybe in the future we'll take you to the fence. But this guy is not one to be trifled with, and I don't want you to be on his radar yet.
He's a bit sketch.
Yeah, he's a scary dude. And maybe I'll introduce you one day, but I think I want to save that day for a little bit later.
Okay, I don't like it, but I guess I'll listen to you this time since you let me go on the heist.
So he takes the bag. He motions to Tommy and says, "Okay, let's go see the fence." Hopefully, he's in a good mood today. He heads out. What do you want to do? Distribute coats?
Yeah, I'll distribute the coats to my fellow roommates, and then I'll go to bed and call it a night.
Your brother wakes you up tomorrow morning.
Okay.
He said fence was actually pretty fair this time. He gave us a good price.
Sweet. What did we get?
Money. What do you mean?
I meant like how much, dude?
He gave us like $5,000. It was pretty good. The stuff that we got and the stuff that Tommy got. I mean, and your cuts are going to be about $1,000.
Okay, out of $5,000, what are we doing with the rest?
There's 3 of us, and we had to pay the fence his royalties.
Gotcha. All right, pocket that change for later.
So your brother says, okay, we need to go practice some of this climbing that you tried earlier.
Hey, I didn't do that bad.
Let's go up to the office area, the second floor of this warehouse. It's kind of because it has like holes in the floor, and there's a few like beams near it
it makes a decent like obstacle course. Let's go try this out. We're gonna practice your skills.
I'm ready. Let's get me better at this game.
He takes you up there. You get to the top of the stairs near the door, and you look into the office. The floor is entirely missing in some sections.
Okay.
It's not like a single hole. It'd be more like a beam in the middle that now connects the two floor halves. Like a beam that used to hold the floor, but now the floor is gone. So he says, this is what I want you to do. I want you to jump to the beam and then to the other side of the floor, and then just wait there. I'll give you the next instruction when you do that.
So I listen to him and do what he asks.
This is going to be acrobatics, since you're going to be jumping.
So I'm jumping to the beam, and then I don't need it. It's like on the floor, so it's not like jumping and grabbing. It's more like jumping and then jumping again. Okay. I got 16.
So you make it to the beam.
Oh yeah, so athletic. And then let's see, I got 8.
You complete it because you have +7, so that's 15.
Sweet.
Nicely done, nicely done. Okay, this one is going to be a little bit harder.
I'm better at jumping than climbing.
And then he says, I want you to climb this beam and jump up onto the roof now. Let's try climbing.
Uh-oh, climbing. My kryptonite.
We're going to do an athletics to climb up the pole, and then acrobatics to jump from the beam onto the roof of the office.
Ooh, I got 6.
You climb up like 3 feet, and then you slide back down. He kind of like looks at you. He's like, you want to try again?
Yes. I will conquer the climbing. I got 16.
So you climb up to where you should be to make the jump. Now jump.
All right, here I go. Ooh, I got a 9.
So you jump, and then as you hit the roof, it turns out that the roof was very slick.
Okay.
You slip as you land on the roof, and you start to fall. And that's not good because there's no floor below the part that you fell off of.
Okay.
And you continue to fall.
I bash my head into the side.
Yeah, and then you're dead. That's it for you.
Why don't you have Seth like try to grab me or something?
No, that's not what happens. What happens is you close your eyes, and then you are on top of the roof.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you land on your feet, just like upright. You can even do superhero pose if you want.
Because I know I'm a superhero all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I feel like I would just like stand there blinking, very like, whoa, what's happened?
You hear Seth's jaw hit the floor.
What the heck?
And he just says, Jade, what did you do?
I just closed my eyes, and all of a sudden I was in the spot that I was hoping to be in. I don't know what happened.
He is speechless. His mouth is open and his eyes are as wide as they'll go, pretty much.
Yeah, I feel you, buddy. I don't know what's happening.
He says, can you do that again?
I can try. Let me close my eyes. And open them again. Okay, I'm trying again.
You close your eyes and nothing happens.
Okay, dang it. Am I one of the chosen ones? I try closing my eyes again and opening them, but nothing happens.
Seth just says, come down here. You take one step to go and jump, and you instead teleport right next to him.
Sweet. Hello. It happened again.
You can see the like color coming back to his face as he's like, okay, you have powers. God, you got a good one too. Okay, let's go somewhere else. We need to test this and see what else you can do.
I'm ready. Yeah, well, let's do this. Ooh, maybe we could go to a bank and we could rob a bank.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
So many things I could do with this. Think of all the possibilities for theft. We could get so much items this way. Should we tell Tommy? Should we go get Slurpees?
Let's definitely not tell Tommy. He is not the most secretive person.
We gotta keep it a secret for now. Oh man, I wanted to tell everybody. It's so cool. I guess I'm a hero now. I should have a secret identity or something, right? Nightshade.
Nightshade?
I'm just so excited. I don't know.
Well, let's go test out what you can do somewhere a little bit away from people who might ask questions. Let's go to the next building over. I don't think anybody's living there.
Okay, I'll see you there. I'm gonna try my powers.
Oh, you're gonna teleport there right now?
I mean, if I can. I'm like overly excited about it, I feel like.
You're in the dilapidated office, second floor of the warehouse. It has windows, but the windows most of them are covered with like newspaper and stuff to try to keep the light out. And they're mostly on the first floor. The second floor windows have all like dusted over, I guess, at this point, so you can't see through them.
Okay.
The building that Seth was talking about, the like one that doesn't have a roof anymore, that's been like half torn down. It's across the street.
Maybe I should walk there. Maybe I'm getting too ahead of myself and too excited.
You do what you want to do. It's your powers.
All right, let's do it. Let's try it.
Actually, I don't think you need to roll for this because it's a move action. Yeah.
Even though Okay. So I can just teleport now? Whenever I want?
Since it's a move action, you do not need to roll to make it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just say you want to do it and you do it.
Sweet. I am real powerful.
You want to teleport to the building across the street.
Yeah.
Tell me how you do this. Like, do you do anything with your stance? Because this is you learning your powers, so like...
Well, I guess I haven't really thought about it. But I think it would be cool to do some like flippy-doo moves. Kind of like Spider-Man, how he's so, acrobatic.
So you're going to do a handstand.
I can do a handspring into...
To teleport.
Yep. Because I'm just excited. I'm like giddy about it.
You do your half flip, you teleport, and you hit the side of the building.
Ow. Ow.
Roll acrobatics.
14.
You land on your feet again, back down on the first floor. You teleported, and you hit the side of the building near the windows. You hit like a divider between two different windows. You landed on your feet in the first floor, like a 10-foot fall, but you caught yourself fine, so you didn't get hurt. Didn't quite teleport the way you thought.
Oh, bummer. So then I'll wait for Seth to catch up, I guess?
Yeah, he's walking down the stairs from the office, and he's kind of like looking around to see if anybody noticed. It's still pretty early, so a lot of people aren't awake yet. You don't observe that they noticed you teleporting. You might have woken people up with you falling, but that could have been anything.
I'm just gonna walk to where we were supposed to go right now. Kind of knocked a little bit of sense into me.
You and Seth walk around to the door, and you walk over to the half torn down building. And he goes, "Okay, I'm assuming you tried to teleport to this building before."
Yeah, didn't work out so well.
I wonder what happened.
I don't know. Maybe because I'm new at this and I have no idea how to actually control it.
Okay, well, I guess try again, see what happens.
Maybe I'll try a shorter distance, just from one end of the room to the next.
It works.
All right, it worked this time. Maybe it's short distance teleportation. I can try going into the next room, I guess.
So this building is kind of like an abandoned warehouse too. Yeah, that has like the scaffolding kind of thing, the like beams that go up.
Well, how about I try teleporting to grab a beam?
Okay, you teleport up there and you hang onto the beam.
All right, that worked. Cool. Teleport back down.
Yeah, teleport back down.
Cool. So I don't know why the first time didn't work. Maybe it was just too far.
Try to go somewhere far.
I'll try to go from one end of the building to the next end of the building.
Okay, you make it about halfway this time.
Okay, so it looks like it's a distance thing.
You had previously made this jump, by the way.
Oh, that was how far I made it the first time. Okay.
So you have previously made it across, but this time you only made it halfway across.
Oh, okay. It seems like that doesn't make sense. It's it just depends.
Not
like it's not consistent. Run out of them.
That's good enough to reveal what one of the pieces is. Your power has something called fading, so it gets less strong the more you use it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I totally overlooked something too. I have to retcon something. I tried to describe it. You couldn't see the building from inside the warehouse you were in before. So you instead hit the wall.
I see.
Because you could not see your end location. Your range is power rank 5 times 10. You have 50 feet.
Oh, wow. So I don't get to go very far at all.
No. Okay, so you basically have a 5-use teleport of 50 feet. You're teleporting around. You learn, like, you have to take breaks every so often because you realize that you, like, get tired. You have to wait an hour between using up all your charges. And remember, you have 5 charges. You're still at the training area. You just teleported back down from the beam that was above you. You hear, like, a creaking, and you see Seth's in front of you. You see his face get, like, super wide again, and he starts to, like, run at you, even though he's 30 feet away still. You look up and you notice that the beam that you were hanging from is falling towards you, and it's just about to hit you, and you are able to, like, teleport away. And it was not even something you really thought about. You just kind of, like, instinctively did it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you teleport out of the way. However, the beam hits the ground and impales itself into the ground and then starts to tip. And it's starting to tip towards Seth, who is running towards you.
Oh, okay.
You know you've been counting your charges because you realize how many you got. You have one teleport left. The very heavy beam is falling on top of Seth. It hasn't hit him yet, but it's going to if he doesn't get out of the way.
I teleport to him to get him out of the way, maybe?
So you teleport to him, you tackle him, you feel like the adrenaline pumping through you. The beam ends up falling and hitting you, but it doesn't knock you down. You feel like you hulked out, I guess is the right way to say it. Like, it did hurt you. You're still like bruised a little bit from it, but you're not, like, a normal person would have been killed by that.
Mm-hmm.
You feel much stronger than you used to, though.
Okay. I get, like, super strength.
Once your powers awakened, you noticed you're stronger, you're faster, and you can fight better than you could before. And you didn't really, like, train in these things. You just became better.
Yeah.
After training with Seth for a while, you come up with that you can make these small little portals, and you can use it for deflecting and reflecting ranged attacks.
Okay.
You're strong, fast, and you can fight.
Oh, yeah. What next, yo?
Your brother and you work out all of the new criming things that you can do with your new powers. He goes, you might not even have to do breaking and entering anymore. You don't need to pick a lock. You can just go through the window without breaking it.
Yeah. So should we do a job here soon to get us up and going?
I'll see what is available. What do you think? Should we tell Tommy? Should we ask him if he wants to come?
Yeah, he's the one that helped with the last job. I guess then he would know that I have powers. I'm not sure.
We can make it seem like you got in a different way. Just don't use him around him and he won't even know.
Okay, yeah, it's good to have him along, I think.
Okay, I'll talk to him and we'll scout out places for what we can do next.
Yeah, I'm ready to use my powers.
We're gonna skip forward about a week. They find a good place eventually. It's a pretty big house. Tommy says that the guy drives a fairly fancy car. He, like, exudes this, like, rich asshole energy.
Rob from the rich and give to the poor.
There you go. Tommy's like, I think this is our mark. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, he shows you some, like, pictures that he took on his phone of the house. It looks like there might be valuables inside, in your expert crime opinion.
What's the security look like?
Tommy said that it didn't look like it had an alarm on, like, the front door. He didn't get a chance to, like, look in or see inside at all, really. The guy apparently keeps his blinds mostly closed. He didn't notice a dog, and he lives alone.
Okay. So when does the guy leave?
The guy leaves daily for work. Tommy was not able to figure out, like, where he worked, but he leaves every day around the same time on weekdays. He will leave every morning as well. Tommy didn't get a chance to follow him off of work hours. Like 9 to 5, he's, like, not there pretty much every day. And so Tommy says, like, maybe we go in during the expected time he's going to be gone during work hours.
Okay. During broad daylight.
I mean, we could do it maybe towards the end of his workday or, like, right after he leaves.
Yeah, maybe in the morning. Less likely for other people to see. So we'll have to be extra sneaky. Well, I think we should try it out.
You think in the morning directly after he leaves? He leaves around 6 a.m.
Yeah, like, sure. So we have more time and we can do it when he leaves. Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. Your brother and Tommy decide to go and get some supplies for it. So they go and get some, like, tools and bags and stuff like that. That morning, Tommy comes up and he like wakes you guys up and he's like, oh, hey, guys, I got the best thing ever. We got matching outfits. We're in uniforms. We're so professional now. And so he hands you, you guys both, like, these kind of heavier jackets.
Nice.
Black ski masks. They're identical. All three of them are identical. The jackets are black. Everything's black.
Nice.
So he's like, so look at this. No one's going to be able to see us. We're so professional. We keep this profesh.
Profesh.
5 o'clock rolls around and you drive over to just outside this guy's house. You see the guy walk out of the house at just around 6 a.m. like Tommy said. He gets in his fancy luxury car and he drives away. What's the move?
Let's get going, guys. I'll go around back and I'll let you guys in from the front.
Okay.
I'll check and see if we can get in through the back.
Okay. The house is in front of you.
Well, if I don't want to teleport in front of Tommy, I should check out the back of the house to see if there's any way I can teleport inside so that I can just like let them in. I'll run through the right around back.
So you get to the back. You do notice a small window. It also has a cover over it. There's no door.
There's no door. That means I can't teleport inside because I can't see.
No. You did see what looks like a skylight overlooking one of the rooms,
Okay.
but you can't see into the room from the ground.
Okay. Is it easy accessible to get up on the roof? Would it make sense to try to get up to the roof to see through the skylight?
You could if you'd like.
Okay. Well, let me try to get to the top of the roof, actually.
Wait, are you going to climb to the top of the roof?
Yeah, I'm going to climb. I'm going to shimmy up.
The corner or
The
something?
corner or the back. There should be a way to get up on the roof, right? Like I can parkour up there.
I mean, you could literally teleport up there too.
Oh yeah, duh. Wow, I'm trying really hard. Okay, I'll teleport to the top and look in through the skylight from the back.
You see down and it is a bedroom.
Okay, I'll teleport inside to the room.
Okay, you're in the bedroom. The door to the bedroom is closed. There's two dressers to either side of the door. The bed is behind you, kind of in the corner. And then the closet, it has a closed door.
Okay, before I like try to look into anything, I'm gonna let the guys in from the outside, from the front.
Okay.
So I'll run out the door and see what's out there.
Outside the door, it's a hallway. Down the left is towards the front of the house. And there's a closed door to your right.
Okay, I'll go down the left to the front of the house.
You exit the hallway and enter the entryway. And there's an actually like kind of fancy chandelier and a zebra skin rug that's decorating the entryway. You see the front door.
Okay, I'll let the guys in so we can start pillaging.
You go over to the door. You notice that it has two different locks, and you unlock them both and open the door, and the guys come in.
Cool. Let's check it out.
Okay. Where do you go? The guys are kind of following you lead since you have been in here for 30 seconds longer than them. There's two doors on the left of the door, the front door.
Mm-hmm.
There is a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 doors, including the one you came out of. 3 to your left, 3 to your right, and 1 in front of you.
Okay, so how about Tommy takes the left? That's so many doors. All right, I'm going to go back and check the room that I came in. Tommy can check the rooms to the right, and then Seth can check the rooms to the left. How about they go check some rooms, and then we meet back in the middle, and we converse, and then...
So clockwise, from your left, door 1, 2, 3, 4. You've been in 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
And so 7 and 1 are closest to the front door, if that makes sense.
Okay. Tommy can take 1, 2, 3. I'll take 4 and 5, and Seth can take 6 and 7, and then we can convene back in the middle.
Okay, back like under the zebra.
Yeah, we'll meet back on the zebra.
Okay, so you want them to loot the rooms like for you?
Yeah, they can loot the rooms while I loot my rooms, I'm assuming, and then we can meet back in the middle. It's weird leading a group of people. I'm trusting them to find the coolest things. They're trustworthy last time. How's that sound, guys?
Let's do it.
All right.
So you head to room 4 or room 5 first?
I'll go to room 4 to make it easier.
Room 4 you haven't been to. It's the one at the end of the hall. Room 5 is the bedroom that you came in.
Yeah.
So you open the door to what is the kitchen.
Oh, okay.
So you see a pantry, you see a sink, a fridge, a stove, a dishwasher.
Okay.
Roll perception real quick.
I got 11 plus 9.
20. Okay. You notice also in the corner, it kind of blended in with the wall a little bit, but there's also a doorknob on the wall, so implying a door in the very corner of the room.
Oh, okay.
And in fact, the very corner of the house, because there's a window right next to it too. The window that you actually saw from the back of the house.
But there was no door?
No, it's not a door that leads to outside. Otherwise, you would have seen it.
Okay. Well, I'll go check out the door and see if there's anything in there.
First thing you notice when you get to the door is it has a deadbolt.
Oh, okay.
And it is locked.
I have really good lock-picking skills, I think.
And we'll say that you have, because you're doing crime, a lockpicking kit with you.
Okay, so I'll pull that out and do sleight of hand to try to unlock the lock.
Okay.
I did 15 plus 8.
You effortlessly pick this lock and undo the deadbolt.
Oh yeah. Skilled. Oh yeah, so I'll open the door.
You open the door and you notice that it is stairs leading down.
Oh, okay. So I'll go down the stairs and check it out down there.
Okay. You go to the bottom of the stairs. There's a hallway, 2 doors on the left, 1 door at the end.
Oh my gosh, there's so many doors. Okay, I'll check the first room.
Down there, you find a room full of boxes. There's like 30 boxes in there, and some like old lamps and dusty clothes. You can tell that it's a storage room.
Can I like roll for like perception to see if I notice anything that's worth something in there?
Roll.
I got 29.
Okay. So in the corner, you see it just barely peeking out. You notice some antique vases. I don't know. I was gonna say china, but that's maybe not the right word. Antique pottery kind of things.
Okay.
So it looks very, very fancy and very expensive.
Okay, so I'll stick that in my bag.
You're gonna stick the antique.
I mean, we're thieving, right? So I'm supposed to steal things. So I'll stick it in my bag.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll go to the next room.
Okay. The next room is a bathroom.
Okay. I'll go to the next room.
The one at the end of the hall, it is also secured with a deadbolt.
Oh, okay. Well, let me just lockpick that again and show my skills off again. Oh, I rolled a 9.
9?
Well, I rolled a 1.
Oh, you rolled that one. You try to pick the lock, but unfortunately, you have a cheap lockpick set, and even though it's fairly new, it's also cheap. It was a used lockpick set, so it broke when you tried to pick that lock.
Oh, so I can't try to pick it again.
Nope, it's broken.
Lame. Okay. Well, can I try to kick down the door?
Yeah.
All right.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, sure. Let's try to kick down the door. And there must be something worth something in there.
Roll me an unarmed attack.
I got 9.
It's not a very sturdy door. Unfortunately for the door, it splinters open. Doesn't quite break all the way, but it's enough to push it off its hinges. So in this room, it is full of equipment that you'd see in bondage situations. So there's like a furry handcuffs and
naughty
whips and stuff.
All right.
There's a little, I don't know what you call it, a cart maybe that has different types of whips and paddles, and they have like a table that you could handcuff all limbs to, and there's some stools and things like that, and then there's a bookcase that has a few like decorative items on it. Roll perception.
I got 17 plus 9.
You notice that the bookcase is a little bit out of place. Like everything you've came across so far has been really neat and orderly, but the bookcase, it's not against the wall like you'd expect a bookcase to be. It's not quite in the middle of the room, but like out like a foot from the wall.
Okay. I'll go check out behind the bookcase if it's awkwardly placed. Maybe there's something going on behind it, so I'll check out behind it.
You look behind it and you notice that there is a door.
So many doors in this house.
There's a lot of doors in every house. Yeah, you notice that there's a secret door behind it.
Ooh.
It's not locked or anything, don't worry. With your good perception. You see slide marks from where the bookcase had obviously been moved. It was initially covering it at some point, but it's not right now.
Okay, I will move the bookcase and open the door and go check it out.
Okay.
Because I'm very curious person. Screw trying to steal stuff. I just want to see what's in this house.
Opening the door, you are met with the unexpected sight of what appears to be dead body.
Oh dear.
It's a dead body of a young woman, and she appears to have been beaten, I guess, maybe this is a word. And there are, in addition to the body, that's obviously the first thing you notice. As your vision starts to come out, you notice that in this room also, you see various, I will say, torture devices.
Okay. I don't want to be in here anymore. I didn't know this was going to be a horror game. So I scream and I run and I never come back.
You're just going to go straight back out.
I mean, I don't want to be in there.
I'm surprised you literally went directly for this on my map. I added so many other rooms and you went literally straight for. Actually, I mean, you got some vases in your bag and you're heading back upstairs?
Yeah, because I think we need to reconvene and talk about what I just found.
Okay.
I ain't being in that room anymore. No, thank you. I may be raised on the streets, but I'm sensitive.
I ain't messing with this.
Yeah, no.
You go back upstairs. Are you gonna go like by the zebra?
Yeah, I'll meet them at the zebra room.
You got back too quickly, and neither of them are back yet. You do hear noises off in the distance of them obviously rifling through things.
Okay, I'm gonna yell for them because I feel like it's important that there's a dead body in here.
Your brother comes out of the door that was closest to you, and he goes, "Hey, what's up?"
Well, there is a dead body downstairs, and I have no idea what we should do. There's a torture room downstairs, and now I don't think we should be here, or we should hurry up and leave and call 911 on this dirty bastard. But after we leave, so we don't get caught. I'm a bad guy, but I'm not that bad of a guy.
He says, like, leaving sounds like a good idea to me. And then Tommy sticks his head out of the room kind of furthest from you, and he goes, "Guys, I found some great stuff. What's going on?"
Dead body downstairs. We don't think we should be here anymore. There's a torture chamber downstairs.
So Tommy responds with, "This is great news. He's never going to report us. We have time to steal as much of the house as we want."
We can stay for like 20 more minutes and then we gotta go with what we can carry because I don't trust this guy. So we'll get the last of the stuff and go because I only got a vase.
Okay.
What was in the bedroom?
There was 2 dressers, there was a closed closet, and a bed with a nightstand.
Let's go into that room and roll for perception and see if there's anything that's worth anything in there.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I only rolled 9, 10, 11. 3 plus 9. Oh, 12.
Yeah, you do notice that on top of one of the dressers, there's a few accessories. That's the word.
All right, I'll grab that. And then Tommy can go grab what he wanted to grab, and I'll stick with Seth.
So, okay, Tommy walks over to the office, which was pretty close to the zebra, and he's like, I think there's some good stuff in here. Yeah, he starts to grab stuff from there. So you're with Seth in the bedroom.
Okay. I'll go into the walk-in closet and roll for perception in there.
Okay.
I got 19 total.
You notice some fancy suits, some more accessories. There's another watch in there. So there's a few other things. There's like some ties and some nice shoes. And you also notice with a 19 that there is a small safe, like a keypad safe.
Okay. Well, let's try to get into that. I don't know what that would be. What would I roll for that?
Technology, I guess?
I have 0 in technology. I got 6.
You push a few buttons and it doesn't do anything.
Okay. Any ideas, Seth?
We could take the whole thing.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. And then we can try to crack it later.
Yeah. Roll for perception.
I got 9 plus 9, so 18.
You hear a noise at the front of the house. Sounds like a car pulling up.
Oh, God damn it. Why do your people always come home early?
Why is my intel always bad?
Okay, everybody meet.
By the zebra?
No, let's meet by the back area.
You are still in the bedroom. Tommy is just about to come out of the office, and he hears the front door start to like be unlocked, and he ducks back into the office away from you guys.
Okay. Well, shoot.
There is no windows in the office. He just ran in there away from you guys. You could go after him. It's across the hallway and down towards the front a little bit if you want to join him in the office, but there's no windows in there. There is a window in the bedroom that you're in with Seth.
I know how to fight, so, you know. I guess I don't want to leave Tommy behind.
So how do you want to play this?
I want to go get Tommy and then try to leave. If we run into the guy, then I'll just kick his ass.
At this point, you hear the front door close, so the guy is in the house.
Uh-huh.
To get from the bedroom to the office, you're going to have to cross the hallway towards the front of the room. So if he's in the entryway, he will see you. You cannot see him. He cannot see you from where you are.
Okay. Well, I will maybe try to. I'll try to be sneaky about it first, and hope that I don't get caught.
Okay, so you're going to try to go from the bedroom to the office.
Yeah, because we need to get him.
To get out, you'd have to go to the office, get him, and then you'd have to either go out the front door, which is actually not too far away, or you could teleport out the window from the entryway.
Yeah, let's try to sneak to Tommy and get him and then go from there.
So you want Seth to sneak with you, though?
Yeah, I want us to stay together. So I just rolled a 3, so total of 13.
You guys take like 2 steps towards the door, and the floor like lets out a massive creak.
Oh no.
Roll perception, actually.
Oh, god damn it. I got 3 plus 9, so 12.
So you kind of heard some like rustling before, and it went like dead silent as soon as the floor creaked.
Okay, so I'll just stop, but he didn't see me?
You did not see him. You don't think he saw you because you're still in the bedroom.
Okay, I guess I freeze.
You and Seth you took like 1 step out of the closet. You guys are both pretty close to the closet still. The floor just was like, creak.
If he stopped, that means he heard. We're all just being quiet at this point.
You hear nothing.
Okay. Can I check and like see if I can see him from where I'm at?
As in like what, poke your head out the bedroom door?
Yeah, to like see if I can go again.
Okay. Roll stealth for me.
Oh, I got 11. I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1? So the second you take your foot off that floorboard, it creaks again. And then you hear footsteps approaching.
Okay. Oh god. I'm scared. Okay, I run out the door, barrel him over, and go get Tommy.
Okay.
Because it's too late now. He's coming.
All right, so you exit the door. You're going to, what, tackle him?
I'm going to barrel him over. Yes.
Is that a tackle?
Yeah.
Roll attack.
I like how Seth isn't doing anything, though. You know, I'm just, like, in charge now.
Seth is following you right now.
I just think it's funny. I feel like he would be the one that would be leading.
Well, you are much stronger than him at this point.
Oh, that's true. I rolled an 18.
Okay. You make contact with your tackle. This guy, he's a fairly thin man. He has blonde hair, and when you walk out the door, you kind of like surprised him. Like he didn't expect to see you at all. He like doesn't have time to react really, and you smack him like dead center. You nailed him. He's like getting launched across the room, and as he is flying back, he has just enough time to try to grab at you.
Okay. Well, I grab his wrist and I break it and fling him over.
He missed grabbing you, but he does grab your ski mask and take it. It flies off with him across the room.
What? He got my ski mask.
Visibly hurt from this. Okay, so you run into the office.
Yeah, we run into the office.
Tommy's in there, like hiding in the corner.
Okay, we grab Tommy and we run out to the back.
So either you have to go through him at the front door or run to the window and hope that you can get away there.
I feel like I'm pretty good at escaping, so I'm going to try to run. My goal is to run out and teleport it to the back and run.
With both Tommy and Seth?
I think so. I should still have enough. I've only teleported twice.
Oh, wait, no, you tackled him, right? You already used your standard action.
I don't think I realized what I was doing, so I was just trying to get to Tommy.
You moved a little bit into the office and grabbed Tommy. So you have most of your move left, but you can't both teleport and move. And then it would be the guy you tackled turn. No matter what you choose, you will not be able to leave this house before he gets a turn.
Okay. I'll run towards the kitchen. How about I'll just choose that.
Okay, with Tommy and Seth.
Yes.
You make it just about to the kitchen door before your turn is up. You kind of like look back over your shoulder at him, and he kind of like shakes himself off and stands up, and he runs at you. He's gonna try to grapple you, like a chokehold.
Okay.
What is your parry?
7.
So 17 is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, this guy rolled a nat 20 though.
Oh no! Did he really?
Yeah, he grabs a hold of you. He like starts to try to like strangle you. So go ahead and roll.
I rolled a 10, so 15.
What happened to you just now is you lost by 1 degree, so you got bruises from this.
Why aren't the guys trying to help me?
And I'm going to have Tommy, he's going to run up ahead and look for a door. Seth, on the other hand, is going to try to attack this guy. He swings at him and he hits and gives this guy a bloody nose because he punches him right in the face. Your turn. Tommy ran ahead a little bit. He's looking towards the door that goes downstairs.
No! It's not the way out, Tommy. Come back. I'm still grabbed.
Yeah. So are you trying to break out of the grapple first?
Yeah, I rolled an 18.
You break out of his...
Yeah, I want to get us all to the window and then teleport out of the house and run. So, boys, come to me. Me at the window.
Okay. I'm going to give him one more turn. Tommy runs up to you, and then I'm going to have this guy go. He's next to his cabinet, and he opens that, and he grabs one of those like tenderizing mallets. And he's going to throw it at Tommy.
Okay.
Oh. And he nails Tommy right in the head. 19.
God dang it.
Let's see how Tommy rolls for defense. 3. Okay. Tommy drops to the floor, unconscious.
This is not working out.
But Tommy is still next to you.
I could still grab him.
And this guy's turn is over because he opened the drawer, pulled out a weapon, and threw it. So his turn's over. Seth runs over to you, and he says, "Let's get out of here." And it's your turn.
All right, well, I grab both of them, and then I teleport out of the house and run.
You're outside the back of the house. Tommy's unconscious. We're going to break initiative now because the dude is outside. Roll perception for me real quick.
So 19.
As Seth picks up Tommy to carry him to the car, you look back and you see the guy just like staring at you, holding your mask, eyeing you as you walk away. Or as you run away, I guess would be more likely.
Uh-oh.
This guy does not pursue, so that's end of combat.
But he knows who I am. Oh, no.
What do you want to do now?
I have no idea.
In the car, Tommy wakes up and he's like, "What happened?"
We got caught. And
Oh, I know that.
yeah, you got hit in the head with a mallet, and then we dragged you out to freedom.
It's like, well, I'm glad you guys were there.
That was insane, guys.
Only you saw the body, so like they don't know the situation at all.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll leave an anonymous tip then.
Okay.
And then we'll go back to the hideout.
All right. So you unpack your bags. You pull out your very fancy vase.
He got back so quickly.
Like I said, you went directly for the end thing that I was expecting you to do last. You literally took almost a direct route there. I said there's 7 doors, and you chose the one door that leads you there. Then went directly for the next door, unlocked it, then directly through every single door down there. Like, I can't believe you chose that path first. Like, I mean, you did take a small detour through the vase room, but pretty much other than that, you went directly there. This is what you got. You got some of his valuables from the closet and the dresser. You got like 2 nice watches, one especially nice watch. You got the safe from his bedroom closet, and you got some collectible vases or whatever. Is that a thing? Collectible vases? I don't know. Like fragile old
Pottery.
antiques. Yeah, antique pottery. Yeah, so you can, put some nice flowers in it. Fast forward a few months.
After the heist.
Yes, after the murder robbery. You did notify the police about this killer. However, nothing seems to have happened about it.
Bollocks. Another evil guy gotten away.
A problem for a different day, maybe.
Yeah.
After these few months, you had successfully done a few heists. So there were a few more heists.
We didn't get caught at the end like the other two?
You got in, got out, made a few $1,000s.
Ooh, yeah.
In your power. You never showed Tommy, so Tommy hasn't seen it. Tommy just thinks you're really athletic. I mean, that's true too, but... and also really strong and fast. You've just used your power out of his sight, so he never got a glimpse of it. You've been going with Seth on the scouting of houses.
Okay.
To determine whether or not someone's home, because apparently Tommy doesn't always do his homework. Tommy did redeem himself. One of the heists you went on, he did the staking out for it, and he determined no one was home, and no one was actually home, so...
He's not totally,
Well, to be fair, the first one, yeah, that was definitely his fault. The second one was not his fault, because the guy broke a schedule that he was consistently on, maybe doing to the fact that he had just murdered somebody.
Yeah.
One morning, Tommy comes and meets you and Seth at the hideout, the warehouse, the bat cave, whatever you want to call it. And he says, we've been getting noticed. We're getting some good rep here. And I'm not talking about the police. I'm talking about another crew is been noticing our work. And they said that we should have a competition.
Oh, what does that mean? Elaborate.
Well, we found a house, like this rich guy's house. And I happened to notice the other crew was also staking it out. And we got to talking, and we decided that we're going to go in at the same time, and we're going to see who can steal more money worth of goods.
Oh, that sounds exciting. Add a little bit of flair to our normal routine of theft.
So we both did the staking out. I checked into it. They checked into it. We're going to wait for a few days to make sure that our tracking of the owners is correct. And if so, we're going to go in and we're going to have this little heist off.
Sweet. Sounds fun.
So night of the heist. It's a little transition, right? You're there. It's 7:30. You guys agreed that the heist would start at 8 p.m. So you and the other crew, you both came in your separate white vans that are unmarked, ready to fill up with
merchandise,
stuff that fell off trucks, obviously. And you can see the other crew getting ready. They're putting on their gloves. They're kind of looking back over. They're marking stuff on paper. It looks like a floor plan or a map or something that they put together. You look at the house. It appears nobody's home. All the lights are out. They have a few street lights out front, but it's not. The house is pretty much completely dark. They have I'll say a gate. They have a fence and a gate that surrounds their property. You can tell it looks like a pretty big house. It's about as big as the murder guy's house. It's on the other side of town though. It's not anywhere near the murder guy's house. So you get your bag. Of course, Tommy pulls out his identical heisting uniforms, as he calls them, for the professionalism aspect.
The black masks and the black jackets.
Right. They're like leather jackets, kind of. He pulls it out. He's like, okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna look way cooler than them. They don't even have matching masks. Suckers. We're gonna win this.
Yeah, I was thinking splitting up just we can cover more ground and see what there is faster.
You guys are looking at your watch. Apparently Tommy had synchronized his watch with the other crime leader. He's like, okay, we got this. We're going to beat these guys. He counts down from a minute and it hits 8 and you guys all start running towards the house. Are you going to hop the gate?
Yeah, because they're right behind me, right?
Yeah, them and there's 3 of you and 3 of the other team.
I'll hop the gate because I'm a small girl. I think if I broke the gate open, they wouldn't realize that I'm not a regular person.
Surprise, mother. Yeah.
Just kick it down.
So you hop the gate. So the outside of this house, it has windows all over the front. It has a brick texturing type and has some columns out front. It looks super, super nice. It's 2 stories and it has a balcony on the right side. It has what looks like a living room or a sunroom or something on the left side. Like I said, there's windows everywhere. You can, if the lights were on, you can see
inside really well, but none of the lights are on. You can tell that rich people live there. It has like 2 chimneys on the front and maybe 1 on the side too.
Nice. This is a big one. Yeah, I'll go around back so they can't see me so I can like teleport in.
Okay.
And then maybe I'll let the guys in.
From the back to the front.
I guess I should see where the guys want to go. But yeah, I figure I'd go out back to let them in the front.
2 of the guys from the other team and both Seth and Tommy go up to the front door. Tommy and Seth kind of split up and they are both looking in different windows. Tommy Whisper calls out like he notices an alarm system that you have to cut the power to the alarm before we go in. Otherwise the sensors will notice you.
Okay.
And the other team guy kind of like he's like you're cooperative for now because that's how you both have to get in. The other team volunteers to go cut the power.
Okay.
Tommy pulls out of his bag some big like bolt cutter things and hands it to the other team. And they go around the left side of the building to go look for the power box. Tommy and Seth and one of the 3 people on the other team stay by the front door, kind of like crouch down so they don't get seen from the street.
I guess I can still go scope out back and see what that looks like.
You go around back, you notice that you can see into even from the side, even from where you were standing before, you can see into the house. There's like windows on every side of this house.
Okay.
And a lot of them are open too, so you can pretty much teleport in to wherever you'd like. As you're walking around the side, you hear the signal from your brother that indicates that you're ready to go in. You pass by a few more windows, turn the corner. It's the backyard of the house, which also looks fairly fancy. There are various windows in the back as well. Do you want to choose one or?
Yeah, I'll try to hop in so I can let them in.
You teleport. It's the kitchen. So you're gonna go up to the front of the house and.
Yeah, I'll let Seth and them in.
So they open the door, and the other team splits up and they run off in different directions.
Okay, we'll start at the first floor.
Jade ends up searching the rest of the first floor, but due to the other crew searching the same area, she doesn't find very many valuables. What now?
Okay, I'll go upstairs and check in those rooms.
All right, roll for which room?
1.
You open the door and it's a bedroom. Okay, nobody's in this room.
I'll just roll for perception then to check the whole room.
The whole room, the fast way.
Yeah. 9 + 9.
You notice there appears to be something like a jewelry box on a vanity. They have like a walk-in closet attached to the bedroom. Its door is closed though, so you can't see what's inside.
Okay. I'll swipe the jewelry box and then I'll go look into the other in the closet.
You open the closet. On the left side of it, there's a bunch of like women's clothes. On the right side, there's a bunch of men's clothes. It also has a few like purses that are stored on the shelf on top.
Sometimes purses can be worth a lot. Can I roll to see if I know if there's any fancy ones?
So I'll have you roll your expertise. So street smart.
Okay. I got 13 + 8.
That's pretty good. So yeah, you notice that a few of them are designer brands. So you see my God, I'm going to test my ability to name Prada? Is that just shoes?
Coach.
Coach, sure. Louis Vuitton. There's a Louis Vuitton purse next to Coach purse. Next to Chanel purse. You notice that they're designer brands and you're going to snag all of them.
Yeah, I'll snag them.
Okay. Anything else you want to grab in here?
I guess I'll go and see the next room.
Okay. You walk into this room and you notice Seth's in here. It looks like a study kind of, or like a den.
Oh.
It has a few places where valuables used to be because Seth has been picking this place over. It's pretty much the first place he went. He sees you and he gives you a nod as he's picking stuff up off of the desk that's in here.
Okay, cool. Yo, bro, do you need any help in this room or should I check the next one?
He says, there's one thing I couldn't get. Come take a look. He shows you behind a picture. There's a safe, and it's a pretty big safe, and it's integrated into the wall.
Need my sleight of hand?
It is an electronic safe. It has no keyholes.
Oh, shoot. Technology? I don't think I have very good technology. Well, I'll roll anyway to see if I can get in.
Okay.
I have 0 in technology. I should probably have more in that. I rolled a 15.
You key in a few buttons on the keypad. It just blinks. Nothing happens.
What? I rolled a 15, that's all.
Yep, that's all.
All right.
That's what you trying to pick it electronically, right?
Yeah, I don't know what else to do.
He kind of like whispers at you. He says, "Do you think you could break it?"
Oh, that's a good point. I could try punching it open with my strength.
That's right.
I didn't even think of that.
That's why your brother's here.
Teach me the ways. All right, so I roll for strength.
Yeah, we're gonna roll for an unarmed attack.
Oh, I rolled a 20.
All right, you hit it in just the right place, and the door bends inward just enough to let the lock release, and so the door swings open. Inside the safe, there are many goodies. So you see like a bag. Seth grabs a bag and opens it up, and inside it, there's 20 diamonds.
Ooh.
There's a few stacks of cash. There's also a few passports in there. There are a few other like larger gemstones as well that look valuable. Seth says, "Why don't you grab all this stuff and take it out to the van? If you go over to the balcony, you can go pretty much directly to the van. There's a TV, like a really big TV that I put out on the balcony too. I figured you could just teleport it all right to the van. We don't have to run it all the way down. We can get a head start on these knuckleheads."
Sure, sounds good. I'll do that. So I swipe it all in my bag.
Yeah, so all that stuff's in your bag. You go out on the balcony and you see a lot of the stuff that Seth had collected. He put it on the balcony within sight of the van.
So I'll teleport it all.
Okay, you teleport in front of the van. You open the doors and start loading the stuff that you had grabbed out of the house into the van. As you're almost done loading, you notice that some of the crew from the other team coming out and loading stuff in their van. One of them kind of gives you a funny look. What do you want to do next?
I could teleport in and check the other rooms.
Okay. So you teleport back up to the balcony after the other team kind of starts running back in. The next room, it's kind of like a second living room. I don't know. Rich people have too many things. It has couches are on either side of the room. It has like coffee tables and a few chairs. And on the coffee tables, there's some fancy candles. No. What's a chandelier that goes on a table? Candelier? I don't know what those are called. Like the thing from Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what those are called. I'm not rich.
I'll take maybe the candle things that are gold on the table.
There are no other rooms.
So I guess I'll try to meet up with the guys and recoup and see what's up.
Okay, you meet up with Tommy, and Seth shows up at around the same time, and he goes, "We're about at time. We should probably get out of here. Let's go see like who won this. I think we got him beat."
Hell yeah, we got him beat. Of course we did.
Okay, you and the other team go to your secret meetup spot afterwards to compare loot. You have both of your two vans show up at the same time, and look, no one interrupted your burglary.
For the first time.
Right, yeah. Things are getting better. You guys decided to meet at like a rock quarry.
Ooh.
So like away from prying eyes. So you pull up, you, Seth, and Tommy get out of your car. Tommy opens the back of the van, like the captain of the other team opens their van, and Tommy is just like grinning the whole time because he knows that like you guys got some good stuff. Their leader comes up and kind of looks through it real quick. He notices the stuff that you got from the safe. He kind of like walks back over to his stuff, and he's kind of like looking through it, and he's like looking for something that's valuable. He's like digging through his bag, and he says, it looks like I think you guys might have us here. And then he turns around, and he's holding a knife, and he says, "So hand it over."
I knew it.
You can't trust these criminals.
I knew it. I was thinking it was going to be a gun, though.
No, he's holding a knife. So roll for initiative.
One knife against 3 of us. I got 18.
Okay. You are probably going to go first. So what do you want to do?
I'm going to kick his hand and try to get the knife out of it. I feel like that's the best way to go, you know? So he's shoving a knife in your face. You don't want them to have it.
Roll for hit.
I got 13 plus 3, 16.
So you got 16. You hit him.
Oh, yeah. So I disarm him?
No, you do opposing strength checks now. So your strength against his strength.
I got 10 plus 5, so I got 15.
So tell me what this looks like. You kick him and it knocks a knife out of his hand.
Yeah, and then maybe one of the boys go to grab it.
I control them. You don't control them.
No, oh, okay. What do I do? Yeah, I'll grab it.
You've used your standard action to do an attack. You've used your free action to grab the knife. You have a move action left if you want it. You don't have to move if you don't want to.
I'll just stay where I'm at, I guess.
Okay.
Can I throw the knife to one of the boys? They're better at with the knife.
So if you want to do that, you can do that at the start of your next turn.
Okay.
So next is the guy that you disarmed. This dude is like built. You're what, like a 14-year-old or something, and this dude like towers over you. He's like the Rock. He's huge. Oh, and I will mention that all 6 of you that are there still have your like thief outfits on. You still have your like ski masks and everything. All right, so this guy is he's gonna be like really angry that you took his knife, because that was his special knife that was passed down to him for generations and generations of thieving. He stole it like last week. So instead of trying to take the knife back, he's just gonna try to punch you right in the face.
Okay.
Okay, so he winds up with this fat haymaker, and he's gonna swing as hard as he can right at your face.
Oh shoot! My parry is 7.
7?
Yeah.
Lordy, you are quite good at avoiding stuff.
Well, I'm a teleporter, so
He takes this big wind up, and he swings as hard as he can, but you are too quick for him, and you easily like sidestep it, and he just takes a step past you as he fumbles this power hit.
Ha.
That's going to end his turn. Okay, and then it's going to go on to the next character, which is another one of the opponent crew.
Okay.
This guy is not as bulky. He's a little bit thinner, but he's got some muscles on him.
Okay.
He's going to take a swing at Seth. So far, they're 0 for 2. Now it's Seth's turn. He takes a step back as this guy swings at him, and he tries to counter with a quick jab. He punches this dude right in the face. Unfortunately, since it was just like he had shifted his weight, he punches him, but it's like a very light hit. Tommy's next. He runs up and he tries to do like a drop kick against the big guy. He hits him, but the big guy doesn't even budge. He just kind of like bounces off.
Mm-hmm.
And the big guy just kind of brushes it off. And then lastly is the third guy on their team. This guy is also going to come at you.
Oh,
This guy's also going to miss you.
They're really good at hitting.
Right? Yeah, they all 3 missed. So then it's back to you.
Okay. So I think the goal would be to try to get out of there, but probably knocking them out first before we ran off would be a good idea. I do a Vulcan grab. No. I still think I just want to try to knock him out, so I'll just like hit him really hard on the side of the head.
Okay. So you're going to hit the big guy.
Then maybe it'll scare the other guys off.
Yeah. So you have to roll to see if you're going to hit now.
Okay, I got 17, 18, 19. I got 20.
Dirty 20?
Did you say dirty 20?
Yeah, as in you didn't roll a 20.
No, I didn't roll a 20, but I got 20. I don't know the lingo.
That hits. You hit him with 2 degrees of success. You hit him really hard in the face, and he is surprised by the amount of strength that this small girl has. You can tell that he's caught off guard, so he's hindered as well.
I could see if either one of the guys wants a knife to wield, since I'm not very good at it.
Sure.
Hey boys, anybody need a knife?
Tommy's on the ground. So Seth would be like, here.
All right, I'll throw him the knife.
Okay. Seth catches it.
Sweet.
Next, the big guy's up. He is now like just fuming mad that this little girl is kicking his ass. He's going to come up and he's not going for a haymaker this time. He's just going to go for a standard attack.
Mm-hmm.
But he's going to try and swing right for your head.
Okay.
He hits you, but you're able to like jump back as he's hitting you.
Okay.
Next, the guy who was fighting Seth is going to take another swing at him. He's going to hit Seth.
No.
He swings. He barely grazes Seth's head. It doesn't really bug him any. Seth is going to stab at this guy, but he whiffs.
We're really good at fighting.
Right? Tommy, he's going to stand up. He's going to try to grapple with the big guy.
Okay.
Tommy missed. He tried to grab him and like took a few steps too far and passed him. Okay, now the second guard, the other guy that was attacking you, he's going to swing at you again, and he hits. He's punching you. He's trying to punch you in the face, because that's all they know how to do. So you are going to roll your defense.
14, so 19.
19. He's also not going to do any damage to you.
Okay. What a fight.
Right? And it's your turn again. So nobody besides you has landed a hit yet.
I guess I'll go for the big guy again, because he's closest to being knocked out.
I mean, he's been hit once.
Yeah, well, I'll hit him again.
Okay.
I want him to be knocked out, because I want to get out of here with the loot.
The loot.
The loot. Oh, I got 19 plus 5.
So it hits. So yeah, he takes 2 more. He's hurting a little bit more now. So tell me what that looks like. I'll let you describe this one. So you clocked him again. Where'd you hit him?
I hit him in the spleen.
Right in the spleen. Ugh. He coughs up a little spit. It's this big guy's turn. He has swung at you twice now, and he has had trouble hitting you. So what he's going to do instead is he's going to try to grapple you. So he's going to try to grab you.
Okay.
Let's see if it hits. It does.
Oh no.
So he's going to grab onto you. So now it's going to be a contested strength check. So it's going to be his strength versus your strength.
Okay. 13, 18.
You beat him. He's going to grab onto you really hard, but you're just going to like pull your arms up and break his hold.
I'm slippery. I don't even need teleportation.
No, it's not even slippery. You're strong.
I was like, I could teleport out of his grasp, because I still have a mask on, so nobody knows. Nobody will be able to tell, right?
That's true. Well, they know Tommy, right? Because they challenged Tommy to the...
Oh, that's true.
The one that's fighting Seth is next, so he's going to hit Seth. So he's actually going to land a hit on Seth. It's not going to be a very strong hit.
Mm-hmm.
Seth's next. He's going to try to stab this guy again. He swings really hard and actually ends up dropping the knife.
Fail.
Right. He rolled a nat 1. So he's now unarmed. Tommy's going to try to punch the big guy and miss. The other guy that was next to you is next. He's going to swing at Tommy and miss. It's your turn.
Okay.
Easy when they all miss, because I just rolled a 2.
Yeah. Okay, I want that big guy to be knocked out, so I'll swipe his legs so he can fall on his face.
Roll to see if you're going to hit, and you're going to subtract 2 from it.
I got 14, so I did -2, which would be 12 plus 14, 15, 16, 17.
He is now prone on the ground next to you.
Okay, now I corpse stomp him.
Oh no, your turn's over.
Oh.
You tripped him.
Oh my gosh, it's so slow. I just want to curb stomp him. Tommy, curb stop him. Yeah, I'll attack him again. Sure. I'm going in for the knockout.
You tripped him, so he's on the ground. He is prone. You're going to attack him, so roll to see if you hit. And you're going to add 5 because he's prone.
Okay, so I got 18. So I get my way and I get to knock him out.
We'll see.
This guy needs to be knocked out. I wanted to intimidate his buddies, and then we leave.
So he is not knocked out, but he is... You can tell that he's like barely able to like maintain his composure. He spends his entire turn standing up because he is like so woozy from this attack. He's not able to attack you back. He just stands up, and then that's his whole turn.
But not knocked out. What are my guys doing?
Missing.
Fail. You need to get better at rolling. Maybe I should be rolling for them.
All right, you want to? You'll roll the rest of this round. How about that? There's the guy that Seth was fighting. He is gonna try to run and go grab the knife that Seth dropped.
Okay.
So he's gonna spend his movement to go grab that knife, and then he's gonna try to stab Seth. Seth's defense is too good, so he misses. Seth's turn. So Seth is gonna try to punch him.
Oh no. I rolled a 2.
He's gonna swing and miss.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, Tommy's next. Tommy's gonna try to tackle the guy that just stood up.
Is he gonna hit? Let's see. Damn it. I got a 6.
Nope. Tommy tries to tackle him and just bounces off.
Keeps missing those tackles.
Right? Tommy has done absolutely nothing this entire fight. And I guess so has Seth. One of them has landed a hit on Seth, and you have landed every other hit. This is a weird fight. Nobody's landing hits.
They're robbers, not fighters.
Right. Yeah. They're good at one thing. It's the other guy that was fighting you, takes a swing at you, and misses. Your turn. The guy is woozy. Are you going to try to finish that?
Yeah, I'm gonna kick him in his nose.
Right in the nose. You're going to jump up from the ground to kick him in the nose?
Yep.
Like the Matrix. I like it. So what'd you roll?
I rolled an 8.
Nope. You miss.
Dang it. Too much jumping.
He really wants to land a hit. He's going to take a slower hit. Oh, and he lands a critical hit.
Oh no.
So you have to beat a 21.
I did not beat a 21. I got 7.
So that was 3 degrees of failure.
It's bound to happen. Gotta knock me off my high horse.
You try to jump and you missed, and he does an accurate attack while you're in the air and hits you right in the face. And you do a flip backwards and land on your back and kind of slide. We'll say you land on your feet. So now it is the guy fighting Seth's turn. He swings, he hits, so he cuts Seth's arm. Seth kind of grabs his arms, and he tries to tackle him to the ground and succeeds. As he gets knocked down, he hits his head on a rock, and he is like really hurt from that.
Okay.
Tommy's turn. He's gonna try once again to attack the big guy. Hopefully one of these times he's gonna land a hit. He again misses. Tommy has 0% success rate so far. Okay, the other guy that is attacking you's turn is gonna miss. It's your turn. So remember, you are staggered, so you move at half speed, and you can only move or attack, but you cannot do both. Bad guy 1 and bad guy 2 are both within range of your attack right now.
Okay. I will swing and try to hit.
The big guy?
Yeah. I got a 9, so 10, 11, 12.
It is not enough. You miss.
Bummer.
Yeah, so you missed the big guy. Let's use one of your luck and re-roll.
I got 13, so I'll have to be at 16.
That hits.
Boom, baby.
So explain what happens.
I do an uppercut and hit him in the jaw.
So you do an uppercut and you nail him right in the jaw, and he flies back like 10 feet, completely knocked out.
Sweet. Finally. God. Did you guys see that?
As soon as you do this, bad guy 2 and bad guy 3 realize that they're not in a good place, especially because bad guy 3 is on the ground with your brother on top of him. And they go and get him and run back to the car, and we'll be done with initiative. I'll play out the rest of the scene since we're done with combat. You are fairly injured. Your brother has got a cut arm, but he's okay other than that. Tommy is unhurt, but also has a bruised ego because he didn't hurt anybody. So they get up and they run back to their van to just drive away. Your brother says to you, he's like, I'm so proud of you. You're able to hold your own against them. Like, this is a tough world, and we got to know how to defend ourselves. And I'm really impressed by you.
Aw, thanks.
I was gonna leave you at home for this, but I think you should come with us this time. Let's go meet the fence. I told you he was a dangerous guy before, but after seeing that, I think you can handle it.
Sweet.
Let's go sell our loot to the fence.
All right, sounds good.
So the three of you nurse your wounds. Tommy drives you and Seth. There's like an apartment upstairs above the bar.
Okay.
And this is apparently where the fence is. So you walk into the apartment and you realize that like this apartment is huge. It takes up like the entire floor. It has like a huge living room, I guess you could call it. And there's kind of like a back room to it too. There's like a waiting area, it looks like. And then like an office, I guess you'd call it. You're called in after a little while and you see a guy. He's sitting behind a desk and he's talking to someone else who apparently got there before you. And you can see that the fence has several bodyguards around.
Mm-hmm.
And he's talking to the guy who got there before you. One of the bodyguards motions you to sit in like some chairs kind of in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell that the fence is not happy. You hear him say, "I heard you're not treating them well. That's got to change. If you're going to do this in my territory, you got to be treating your girls nice." And the guy goes, "I'm just here to make money. Like, it's no big deal. Like, we don't got to worry about this. I can give you a bigger cut if that's what you need." Calmly and collectively, Fence stands up and he shoots the guy in the leg and he says, "You're going to take care of these girls or it's gonna get worse for you. And the guy, he screams out in pain and he's, okay, whatever you want. Just leave me, don't hurt me anymore.
Yeah.
Fence just kind of stares dead-eyed at him and he goes, then you're gonna do what I said. Now get out. And the guy limps away without like emotion. He motions to the guards next to you guys and sends you guys up and he goes, how can I help you? Seth here takes the lead of the conversation. He goes, we had another successful night and we had some goodies that we wanted to sell to you, sir. You can tell that Seth is really nervous about this whole encounter, especially based on what just happened. Tommy he's with you. He's carrying a bag of some of the smaller, more valuable loot.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Fence, he just smiles. He goes, oh, you guys always bring me the nicest stuff. I'm feeling generous. How about I'll give you each an extra 10K for this. You got a new crew member, I see. Who's this? And he motions to you.
Jade. Pleasure to meet you.
He says, I always like to see a new face. Now, if anybody ever bugs you, you come to me. I'll make sure everything's right.
Okay, sir.
All right. He says to one of his bodyguards, like, pay these guys, add in this bonus, and send in the next customer. The bodyguard ends up handing you a bag of cash, and they go and collect the stuff that you had in the van. Yeah, and you're paid and on your way.
Oh, okay.
This concludes the Awakening Arc, Part 3. Thank you for listening to Golden Squad. If you'd like to reach out to us, you can find us at Golden Squad Pod on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, or you can send us an email at goldensquadpodcast@gmail.com. Or if you'd like to donate to us and support us financially, that's always cool too. You can find us on Ko-fi.com/Golden Squad. Stay tuned for the conclusion of Jade and Edward's story, as well as the end of the Awakenings arc.